guys follow me on Snapchat, you probably already know about the series that I am coming up with. And basically, I'm going to be posting the series once every week. And it's going to be basically a like how-to YouTube series. So I'm basically going to be talking about how to grow your channel, about networks, if they're good or they're bad. I'm going to be talking about brand deals and places how to make money. Then I'm going to be talking about how to write proposals and how to speak with brands. I'm also going to be talking about the cameras and the lenses that I recommend with the settings, because as you guys know, you can have a camera, but you're never going to get its full potential unless you know how to set it up correctly. Then I'll be talking about mics on your camera. I'll also be talking about lighting and like what lighting I use, what lighting I recommend, and then like how to set it up as well. Because you can spend a lot on lights, but if you don't know how to set them up properly and how to position them right, it's not going to work out well. So I'm going to be showing you my tips and tricks there. Then I'll also be kind of going into some editing tips. So I'm going to talk about like my tips and tricks of how to use Final Cut Pro and what I recommend, and how I do little things in my videos. And I'll also be doing a video on thumbnails about how to edit your thumbnails and my tips and tricks there. So this is going to be a pretty long series. So also, you guys, let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions on anything, if you guys want your questions answered, and I will be more than happy to answer those questions in the videos, you guys. So make sure to comment down below and let me know if there's any tips and tricks that you guys want to know about. And for my new viewers that are on here on my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Madison. Feel free to subscribe right here. That way you get notified for these future videos. And let's just go ahead and go into my tips and tricks on how to grow your channel. All right, so first up, we're gonna go with step number 1. And this is gonna be the very first thing that you see on a video, and that is a thumbnail. Thumbnails are key to getting views, because you guys just have to ask this question to yourself. Are you gonna click on a really dull, low quality thumbnail, or are you gonna pick on a really like bright and colorful, high quality thumbnail? Remember to always ask your question that whenever doing anything on YouTube. That's what I do. Those are my 2 most important questions: is 1, will I watch this, and 2, will I click on it? So always ask those questions whenever you're creating anything on YouTube, because I feel like that really helps me. So therefore, with the thumbnails, I'm gonna pick on a very bright, colorful thumbnail that is really good quality and that is appealing to the eye. So for how I create my thumbnails is I use PicMonkey.com. A ton of people use it, you guys. It's very popular. I will do a video on that, on how I create my thumbnails and how I pose, how I get the pictures, all that fun stuff. That will be in a future video. But we're basically going to be talking about like how to make sure that you guys are getting those really bright, colorful thumbnails, because those are key. So when you're doing a video, make sure that you are creating a really bright, colorful thumbnail that people are going to want to click on, because as you guys know, at the end of each video, a bunch of thumbnails pop up. And which one are you going to click on out of that group? You guys are going to pick on the most like high quality, most appealing to the eye. So that's why you want to make sure your thumbnails are awesome. Also, there's a ton of thumbnails that pop up on the side of a screen as well. Again, that's another place to get seen, and you want to be like the most eye-catching thumbnail right there. So that way people are like watching a video and they're like, ooh, what's this? Let me click on this. Because it's all advertising. It's like what's going to drive people in, and the thumbnail is the first thing that they see. So make sure to create high quality and very colorful and just really bright, fun, and inviting thumbnails. All right, so number 2 is to create popular videos. So if you're just starting on YouTube and you're trying to get seen more, you're going to want to create videos that are going to be searched. So therefore, if you guys are in the beauty community, you guys want to stay up to date on every new product that is coming out. As you guys see, I do reviews on new products that come out, because that helps me bring in more traffic to my channel, because people are searching for those products. So for example, I just did a review on the Lorac Color Source blushes, because those are a new hit item that are coming out, and people want to see swatches, people want to see what they are and what they are going to look like before they make that purchase. So for the beauty community, make sure you are doing reviews on hit items that are just now being released, and they are very time sensitive. So this is where your passion and your motivation comes into play. So I'm very passionate, you guys. I love YouTube. I love filming. I love editing. It doesn't feel like work. I absolutely love what I do, which makes it so easy for me to spend long hours working on something and getting it up, because I love doing what I do. And so for those videos that are really time sensitive, you have to be up to date, know when they come out, go purchase them, get them, and literally right when you get them, film the video, edit, and just put it up, because that way it gets circulating for some time, and then when it starts really hitting the market and everyone's loving it, they're going to start searching for it, and they're going to see videos on it, and all of a sudden your video is going to pop up because you were the first one that got it up. So that is always key. So do popular search videos. Also, for instance, those holiday videos that everyone comes up with. As you guys noticed this last Christmas, there were a ton of girls that got their Christmas videos up like 4 weeks before Christmas even hit. Like, they got up super, super early. And the reason why they did that is because they wanted it circulating before people started searching for those Christmas videos. So if you guys are going to be doing like Christmas DIY videos, I recommend getting them up 2 to 4 weeks ahead of time. Or if you're doing videos for Easter, or if you're doing videos for St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, anything, get them up at least 2 weeks before the holiday. So that way they get circulating, they get moving, and then when people start searching, your video will pop up. So that's another great way to get seen. Basically, if you are a very small channel, just focus a lot on popular videos because that's what's gonna get you seen and that's what's gonna help you grow. All right, so number 3 is your content quality, because the only way that you're gonna grow is if you get people to subscribe, and people are gonna wanna subscribe to good quality videos. So you don't have to have the best camera, you don't have to have the best lighting. I see a lot of YouTubers that don't have the best quality, but they have a lot of subscribers, and it's because of their personality. So for my first tip on that one is to drink lots of caffeine. So drink some coffee before your video, drink some tea with caffeine in it, whatever form of caffeine you guys like, drink it, and it will help you kind of like get your energy going, get bubbly, because remember, people are not going to want to sit here and watch someone like very dull. They're not going to want to do it. They'll click out and they're not going to subscribe. So make sure that you are bubbly, make sure that you have a lot of personality, or that you're funny and witty. It doesn't even matter. You don't have to be bubbly. You could just be really witty and people will love that. So just make sure your personality is on point. Also, make sure that you are yourself in front of the camera. I definitely cringe when watching my first videos because I just was not myself in front of the camera. Like, my personality didn't come through because I was like more so focusing on being like really professional, and I wasn't comfortable. And as I filmed more and more, my personality started coming out. I started feeling a lot more comfortable in front of the camera, and I started keeping like my goofy moments in there. Like, I realized that it's not about really being professional, it's about being yourself. Because when you're yourself, you're more relatable to your viewers, and they want to see that. They don't want to see like this perfect robot person. They want to see a real person. So remember, just leave in those little like quirky moments. If you mess up on something, leave that in a video. They love it. And also for me, I'll just throw in some bloopers at the end that are really funny to watch that I know they would enjoy as well. So I definitely recommend doing that. But just remember to always be yourself in front of the camera. Another really good person at doing this is Nikki Philippi. Like, as you guys know, I'm friends with her, and when I met her in person, she is the same person on camera. She's so bubbly, energetic, and she's so much fun to talk to. Like, because you know when you expect to see someone in a video and then you meet them in real life, you're like, wait, is this going to be like the same person? And it was. And that's the key to it all, because it's always about staying true to yourself. I know it's like kind of corny saying that, because it's true. Just stay true to yourself, and that way your personality comes across camera, and then you'll be more relatable and people really enjoy watching you. All right, so for my 4th tip and trick is to rank your videos. There's a lot of people that don't know about ranking, and ranking is key, you guys. It really is key. So first off, if you guys go into your video manager, you're gonna see at the very bottom of your description box, there's gonna be this area that's called tags. And you're going to wanna tag the crap out of your title, like crazy, you guys. So for instance, if I am doing a summer morning routine, I'll go, my summer morning routine, because you want your title of your video to be the very first tag, and then I'll go morning routine, my morning routine, my summer morning routine, Madison Miller. I will go and try to use those keywords over and over and over in those tags until I can't put any more tags. So that's gonna help get your video ranked higher. And what I mean by ranked is that when you go to YouTube and when you go to that search bar and you type in my morning routine, you'll get a list of videos that pop up. And if your video is ranked high, you're gonna be at the top of that list. Therefore, they'll most likely click on you over everyone else because they don't have to scroll all the way down, which is where your thumbnails come into play, you guys. So make sure your thumbnails are good. So that is a way to rank your videos higher. Also, another way to rank your videos higher is in your description box. So in your description box, you should always do a description of your video. So for me, like say if I'm doing a summer morning routine, I will go and say, thank you for watching my summer morning routine, period. I hope you enjoyed my summer morning routine, period. I had a lot of fun at filming my summer morning routine, period. So as you guys can tell, I am reusing those keywords, AKA my title, over and over again in that description box. And I put it in paragraph form so that way I do not get flagged. Because a lot of YouTubers back in the day, they would go into their description box and write keywords, and then they would put summer morning routine, and they would just reuse it over and over and over again because it helps get your videos ranked higher. But YouTube flags you now and you will get a strike for that. So do not do that, which is why I make sure everything is in paragraph form and I make sure that it flows well. So that way I do not get flagged. So that is a huge tip for you guys. So make sure to use your keywords and make sure to do a very descriptive description box. All right, so my last and fifth tip to grow your channel is to do collabs, you guys. Collabs are key on YouTube because you're not only gonna meet your audience, but you're gonna meet the other person's audience as well. So that way you can get seen a lot easier. So find other content creators that have similar content to you. So if you're doing a lot of beauty reviews and hauls and all that stuff, go find someone that does the same thing. So for instance, say if you are a fashion channel, go and find another content creator that does a lot of fashion as well. That way you know their audience already loves fashion and they're gonna love your channel because you have similar content. Or if you're a lifestyle content creator, make sure to go and collab with someone who does lifestyle as well. Because the way that you're gonna get the most out of a collab is if you collaborate with someone who is similar to you, because you know their audience is going to love their channel and then they'll love yours if it's similar content. So that is the way that you're gonna get the most out of a collab. All right, so those are my 4 tips and tricks to help grow your channel. These tips really helped me and I hope that they help you guys. Again, remember to comment down below any questions that you may have for future videos. I will be more than happy to answer them. And if you guys enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for future videos in this series. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.